Hello, my beautiful souls. In this episode, we are discussing the forecast for the 2025 for Leos. And in the beginning, I thought that maybe I need to unite all fire signs in one video, but then I thought that probably you're still gonna watch only your sign, so better to keep them separately. But why unite? Because the tendencies, they are similar, because our planets, they are shifting for like same element signs, yeah, for fire signs, earth signs, air, water signs, yeah. So they shift through the similar type of houses. We have 4 types of houses: Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Maybe you are hearing this for the first time in your life, but Dharma is the way we serve this world, yeah, our responsibilities, our life mission, life purpose, yeah. Artha, it's financial houses related to our money. Then Kama, it's our pleasure houses, yeah, houses responsible for our pleasure and satisfaction. And then Moksha, houses responsible for our inner world and spirituality. And if you will watch my forecasts for Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, you will see that there is similarity, because for all of those, our important planets, they are moving through the same type of houses. So like placements, like the houses by number, they're different, but what they are responsible for, like the essence, is the same. That's why such people will have similar experiences in a way. Anywho, my name is Sasha. I'm a Vedic astrologer, numerologist, and educator. And in this episode, we are going to be talking about rising and moon Leos. So not those who were born in August, yeah? Unless you are a rising or moon Leo and were born in August as well. So no sun sign. If you don't know your rising or moon sign, then first of all, you can leave your details in the comments and I will calculate it for you, not a problem at all. Or you can watch the video. I have an episode with step-by-step instruction how you can calculate your own birth chart and see there what are your signs. So any option, everything is free, available, and super easy to do. And if you discover that you are rising or moon Leo, then this episode is for you. If not, then there's gonna be a series and you will find the one which is meant for your placements. So what's gonna be happening? In the spring of 2025, our 4 slowest and karmic planets will move into different signs, will change their placements. And it doesn't happen very often, and all 4 will make a move during 2 months. So this is going to be a big shift. Until then, the things will be happening pretty much the same way they were happening during the whole 2024. So we're not expecting anything significant to change in the beginning of the year, but starting from April, there will be a change. So at the end of March, on 29th of March, Saturn will move. So before, or like right now, right now in January, Saturn for Leos, it was in the 7th house. It was transiting through the 7th house of relationship. And this was bringing some influence, some, like coldness in relationship, or maybe like this toughness and inability to like meet someone, or if you are in relationship, yes, some coldness, some distance, something, like some dryness, hopefully you were doing great and you didn't You didn't ruin what you have, because again, it's like it's always just periods. And also I need to mention that first of all, it's very important to know what's going on in your personal chart and what kind of period you are living through right now. Because all these transits, they just bring extra flavor or like extra shade to what you have. They do influence us, but they don't influence the whole thing. A lot depends on your personal periods. Yeah, because through any times there are people who have incredible life moments and who have like very challenging life moments. Transits, they just bring extra. Sometimes they like smooth things, sometimes they make things more challenging. So as I said, flavor to what's already going on. So this is not the full prediction for you. Like, yeah, you need to understand what's going on with you personally, and this one will add extra. So yeah, anyway, this coldness in relationship, and as well coldness, you know, in your working sphere, like maybe some misunderstandings with your partners, like business partners here, or with your colleagues, like something what wasn't going like easily. Maybe like this desire to be a little bit more close, a little bit less communicative, maybe a little bit less emotionally available, or maybe people around were this way. So like Saturn, it brings this dryness, you know, dryness to communication, to relationship. And good news, yeah, good news, it moves from the end of March, and it moves to the 8th house. It transits through the 8th house, so it definitely will ease up the situation in relationship. But at the same time, the 8th house is the house of transformation, and it's going to be an interesting period because it will bring unexpected events. Yes, some things that you couldn't even think about, but they will have an important meaning. So those are going to be karmic events, like something for you to learn, something for you to explore. It will bring questions, and questions that cannot be answered from the material perspective, questions that will require a depth, that will require digging, like really understanding of what's going on, like why these things are happening in my life. And as I said, the answers, they lay not in the material area, but in the spiritual field. So this is the moment when you will need to look for the answers in some spiritual knowledges and spiritual practices. So yoga, meditation, and pranayamas, they are going to be your best friends to go through anything what could await for you ahead, to keep this inner stability, keep this inner peace, and just leave them through, see the meaning, and learn from it and grow from it. So yeah, unexpected things requiring some depth. This is also you know, the house related to health. So some lessons, they could come through health issues. Doesn't mean that everything's going to be bad or something, because sometimes people, when they're listening, that's what they hear. That's not what I'm saying. But it could come in terms that, you know, like some illness could slow you down or could stop you, and there will be the meaning behind there for you to think about something. Is it the right direction I'm moving? Is it the way I chose for myself? Is it the right way? So if something slows you down in this moment, it means not only keep going and keep pushing, which is always a good idea, but it's also the moment for you, specifically for you, Leos, yeah, to stop and think, okay, is it the right direction? Is it what I want to do? Does it align with my values? Is it exactly what I want to do with my life. So yeah, there will be questions requiring depth, like digging deeper, finding those answers within you. But as I said, sometimes without spiritual knowledge, it's not so easy to find those answers. Then in May, Jupiter will also change the placement, the position, and until then, like right now and until the mid-May, Jupiter is transiting through the 10th house of career. And it is actually a good one, a good transition, because Jupiter, it gives expansion everywhere where it's happening, yeah, where it's transiting. But at the same time, you know, it could give expansion in your career, but it could bring expansion of responsibilities. So it could happen that you just have to do more than usual just because of some circumstances, that you have to work for like 2 people instead of 1, or you have like some extra things in your hands and you have to handle it, you have to deal with it. So a lot of work, and sometimes it could be that you probably don't see the results of your hard work. So the work is there, but the results are not there yet. And when Jupiter will transit, and it will go into Gemini, will be transiting through the 11th house. So this is the moment when you will receive the results of your previous work. And Jupiter, it gives expansion. So sometimes it could even bring that, like, you know, it kind of like pays double for all the efforts. So kind of pays double for the previous year. So whatever you were receiving, like somehow the things, they will really pay out. You will be like, oh, wow, something extra, some bonuses or something, some extra opportunities. Like, but yeah. Or like you were starting something, like some projects on the side, and they were not really growing. And when Jupiter will change the placement, they will finally start giving results, and you'll be like, wow. Some exciting news. So yes, Jupiter transition to the 11th house, it's a good thing. So it will bring, first of all, extra income, some maybe unexpected income. Yeah, it will bring you opportunities, it will bring you new connections, it will bring these fruitful connections, and all these can grow into new projects or into expansion of your project. So whatever you were doing, it will have this opportunity to grow, to become bigger. Yeah, you see, if Saturn before was influencing these partnerships, so when it moves, you will start like, who am I? Yeah, but at the same time, Jupiter brings this very good influence to your network, to your connections, and you may find new partners or like new opportunities to grow with what you do. Like if you run the business, like expansion of the business, maybe like opening a branch, or like doing a franchise, or like getting a bigger stuff, yeah, like more people working for you. So like good connections that will help you grow. Yeah, if it's if you are working for someone, if it's not your business, so still there will be some opportunities. Yeah, maybe you could get a promotion or something. Maybe there will be some changes in your working like atmosphere, like surroundings. Maybe new colleagues or something that will bring joy, bring inspiration, you know, will ease up things, so that you will feel that like what you were working on for the last year, it finally pays off and gives you results. And from there, Jupiter also very nicely influenced the house of kids. So like, yeah, if kids were planned, or maybe sometimes unplanned, not planned. Yeah, so this could be happening. That's a good moment, that's a good opportunity. Or again, if kids are out of the scene, then it could be like birthing a new project. So with all these like deeper digging and stuff, you could find these ideas like, okay, what do I want to do? How do I want to do? As I said, maybe side hustle, yeah, maybe an expansion, maybe an extra project. So something fruitful will start happening. So that's a great moment. So from the mid-May, yeah, and in the end of May, Rahu and Ketu, our mystical planets, our karmic planets, the most karmic planets, they also change their signs. Before, they were in the 8th and 2nd houses, Rahu in the 8th, Ketu in the 2nd. And definitely this was bringing, and it's still bringing, the questions of finances. How do I deal with money? How to earn extra money? So like, yeah, like this desire to push, you know, like to work harder, and like looking for some opportunities and ideas. It was there, like this tension was there. Like Ketu in the 2nd house, or transiting for the 2nd house, it gives these worries, it gives this tension about money, and people cannot relax specifically because of financial questions. And it doesn't always mean that the situation is not so good. It's just the feeling, you know? It's mystical karmic planet. It just brings this tension when you feel worried about things and you cannot relax. And again, you see, like it also influences this Jupiter. Yeah, not even influences, it kind of like gets together with this situation when Jupiter gives you an idea that like, okay, maybe I will do extra job, like I will work harder. Like when I work harder, I don't have much time for building relationship, because like everything I'm worried about is money, so all my focus goes there. And Rahu in the 8th house, it brings this like researching vibe. How, what, like some answers, like some, you know, like psychology, like how I can influence things, you know, maybe like, what is it? Well, like, what is this, like very famous book, like how to read people or how to manipulate people? It could be happening something like this, like how to become better at sales, how to, you know, like be more persuasive and stuff, or like actually how to understand myself, how to motivate myself better. So this kind of growth and this kind of digging, like what I can use, what kind of tools I can use, where are the answers, where is this magic pill, affirmations, motivation, like anything what could help me on this path to a better like more abundant life. So like, yeah, these questions, so they still will be there until the end of May. On the 29th of May, they change signs, and Rahu goes into the 7th house and Ketu moves to the 1st house. And you see, so Rahu and Saturn, they exchange these houses, and Rahu will be influencing relationship. But if we were talking that Saturn was bringing like a sort of coldness and dryness there, then Rahu, it works as a magnifying glass. So it exaggerates all the issues that are in the field of relationship, so that you can see them clearly, that like, okay, there is a problem, and it brings it so vividly that there is no way to hide from it, and you will have to do something with it. Yeah, and I suggest you not to do any drastic decisions, yeah, especially if it's like, oh, it's not for me, I cannot stand it anymore. Please, don't do such things, because with every new partner, The situation at some point will get to the exactly same things. Whatever we come to learn in our partnerships, our partners, like people who we meet, they come to help us learn this specific thing. And if you cannot learn it with your current partner, then you will have to deal with all the same things with your next partner. So why wasting all this time until you get to the similar point with someone new if you can actually deal with it with the person who is around you already and who you know already? Yeah. So it is about learning a little bit deeper how to be better at relationship, yes, who you are in relationship, who is your partner, how to treat each other, how to create your boundaries where you still have your individuality and at the same time you are in relationship. So you are together, but you have your personality as well, you have your interests as well. So being yourself and being in relationship at the same time. So new level of depth, new level of understanding of these processes. Who am I and who am I in relationship? And if you were single, then this is a great moment. So when Rahu moves to the 7th house, transits through the 7th house, so meaning from June, yeah, this is going to be a great moment for you to dig deeper into the topic of relationship again. Yeah, would be a great time to meet someone and also to start looking deeper at what you want, how you want, what you were avoiding maybe, yeah, how you were stopping yourself from building relationship, like exploring this topic, because there is always something to learn, something to go deeper, find this meaning, find this understanding. Yeah, every time when we touch the topic of relationship, I bring it in that very often people want to receive in relationship, but they forget about giving, or they're afraid of giving. That's like, oh, if I give and I wouldn't receive, and it turns into this bargain. And no, this is not relationship, this is not love. Yeah, this is definitely bargain, like a purchase, the deal. A relationship, it's not the deal. We're talking about love. I will again bring this very simple phrase, which I really love, and I think it describes everything. When we like the flower, we pick the flower. When we love the flower, we water the flower. Something for you to think about if you are dealing with relationship, because like it definitely will bring up questions. And as I said, knowledges and spiritual practices, they can help absolutely. Yeah. And Ketu transiting through the 1st house, it will bring this tension to understanding of who am I. Yeah. So if Rahu questions relationship, then Ketu questions yourself. Who am I? What am I doing? Or why I'm here? Like, who am I in the world? Who am I in society? Who am I at work? Who am I in relationship? Yeah, so a lot of questions. And as I said, not always it will be easy to answer them, but this is the most interesting part, to look for those answers, to explore who you are. Start asking these questions to yourself, start looking within. So this is going to be a very transformative period for you. And it's beautiful. It's nothing to be afraid of, but it's something to be actually like very excited about. So overall, yeah, so first part of the year, yeah, until May, pretty much, it's about working hard, putting effort, and like, yeah, exploring different topics related to finances, like how to earn more, because these questions definitely were important for you during 2024. But from May, you will first of all receive opportunities, receive your rewards, and receive your new connections, new opportunities, new ideas, new projects. Yes, and they will be born from a deeper exploration of who you are, why you are here, what do you bring, what value you bring to this world. Yeah, Ketu, it will be definitely bringing these questions. Okay, so what is my life mission? How do I serve this world? It's like, what do I bring to this world? And by looking for the answers to these questions, you can really create something incredible, something very valuable, something needed, and yeah, something wonderful. I am quite excited for you guys, because that's going to be a cool period. And again, yeah, so it's all about who am I and how I deal with this world and people around me. Yeah, how I deal with relationship. And relationship will be an important topic, because relationship will give you these extra opportunities. The way you communicate with people, the way you create your connections, it will influence the way you grow, and it will influence your finances. And if you feel that things are not going smoothly, or something is not really working and you don't really understand why, in February I will run a course for the beginners. You don't need to have any prior astrology knowledges, but we will study energies of each planet. So you will see how they manifest in your chart, in your life, and you will learn how to befriend them, how to deal with them, how to harmonize those energies. So you will get a toolkit how to work with them, and as well you will get understanding of what's going on in your life. And if you feel that it's something what you would like to explore, then you are super welcome. I will leave the link in the description so you could read and see for yourself. Maybe this is the time to dig a little bit deeper. Anyway, thank you very much for your time, for your attention. If you have any questions, please write them in the comments. If you have something to share about your 2024 or the beginning of 2025, I'm also really happy to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you wouldn't miss out the upcoming videos. We have a lot of interesting things coming. Thank you. Have a great one.